Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to do a reading for Aquarius for this month of May of 2022. Again, this reading is for Aquarius for this month of May of 2022. So, yes, definitely, this message is for you guys. I apologize. My phone is so nearby. Had just done some videos for TikTok, so check me out over on TikTok, and don't forget to follow me there. I am looking to get on Instagram. I am going to make some few changes, especially so to make it easier if you're interested in personal readings. Yeah. And just in case you're feeling in some type of way, Aquarius, keep in mind, Mercury retrograde is starting tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Messages for Aquarius for this month of May 2022. Just did Gemini's reading, so in the meantime, let's go real quick for the month of May. The fragrance for my air signs comes from the Lancome brand. This one is called Tresson. It's a little nostalgic, a little whimsical. It's a powdery scent, not baby powdery, but more. Um, hmm, it's subtle without being subtle. Like there's a strength to it. There's a beautiful scent. It does last. Oh my god, it smells so good. It's flowery, it's light, bubbly is a word that I'm getting. Like there's a bubbliness to it, the little happy joy type of bubbly. Um, but it's not too much. I think the air signs would really like this one. So if you're interested, again, that's Lancome by Tresson. Also, keep in mind that yes, I am open for personal readings. I do read from the sun sign perspective, just so that way you know if this is your reading or not. But feel free to check out any other of your natal aspects in order to get a clearer, better picture of what to expect for this month. I do apologize that the videos are out a little bit late, but the point is to get the messages out. And I want you to know that this is just for guidance and for clarity, not necessarily to predict your future, but just to give you a better understanding, possible confirmation to anything that you may have been thinking about in the back of your mind. Like your intuition's kind of been tugging at you. You kind of knew, but you weren't too sure. That kind of thing. That's a lot. That's a lot for my dear Aquarius. Um, so I could tell that there's a little bit of a not hectic, racy energy. Um, and also, I want you guys to make sure that you always make the best decisions for yourself. All right, make sure that it's in your best interest. All right, and let's get started. Let's get into it. We have Knight of Swords, Two of Cups, Judgment. Interesting. Gemini just had Judgment in the same position. Three of Swords and the Emperor. Ooh, broken hearted. Let's start over. I'm not trying to really sing, but it's just coming out that way. Start over. Who sings that? It's Who sings that song? Is it by Brandy? It may be Broken Hearted by Brandy. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's by Brandy. Broken Hearted by Brandy. Oh, that's such a sweet song. Oh. Oh. I don't like giving these kinds of readings, but oh. Okay. It is what it is. It is 11:12 in the morning, and I am tired. I am yawning. I am so sorry. I do not know why. Take a sip of water. I need more tea. Kind of switching from coffee to tea. I like it. I like my tea. Maybe too sweet, but I like it nonetheless. Oh, overall underall energies. Mina, I forgot. I think this is the main focus, but Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Oh. Mm. There's a lot, but I'm gonna kind of just like focus on these. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, a lot of communication. What in the racy energy? Remember I said racy energy. Wow, that explains it. Who's racing? Who's racing? Just a quick card. Who's racing? Who's is my Aquarius? Are my Aquarius loves racing? Are they the ones who are pursuing? Two of Pentacles? Maybe. Maybe. Some of you are racing. Somebody's racing towards you. Okay. Whew. Yeah. Oh. There's a sense of heat came with that. Along my chest. Ooh. Okay. Take a deep breath. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Because that energy is hot. Drink some water. Go ahead. Pause it. Go drink some water. Or take a sip of that water bottle right there. Alkaline water or lemon water. And if you haven't been drinking enough water, you've been drinking a lot of soda, a lot of sweet stuff, lots of coffee, lots of alcohol beverages, I recommend that you add slices of lime to your to your lemon water. The lemon and lime combination makes that really cleans the liver. That really helps. You could always add oranges to one or two slices of oranges, just to give it a little bit of that flavor. Cucumber, but lemon and lime, those two together, and water. Make sure there's a bathroom nearby because you're gonna go. Okay, you may need that. You may need to flush out your body from all those toxins, and um, switch up to tea even if it's just for a while. Okay, and be mindful of your head, your neck. My neck was just pulled up. I know that there's a way to do it, but maybe it's on. I gotta figure out YouTube Studios. Anyways, let's get into it because you got a lot of energy here. Maybe a little sagey poo could help. Kind of be not to necessarily cleanse. I do have juniper. I do have Palo Santo. That's more of what I need. Um, but I gotta find it. I thought I had it here. All right, for next time. Okay. So again, lots of energy. You may have an earth sign and a water sign coming towards you. Okay, Aquarius, this is definitely you. Knight of Swords. Here you are as the first card. You. I'm wondering, did you find out some secrets? Did you find out some secrets? Don't even ask me how I can. Wow. Did you find something out about this couple? Two of Cups. About look, Six of Pentacles and Three of Swords. Somebody was giving so much in a relationship. This is a kindred spirit relationship. I don't see the Six of Cups, so I don't know. Obviously, this is something that's been going on. This is someone. It's a minor arcana card. It's a Two of Cups. I didn't see any other. No. So this may be somebody who may have come across as a kindred spirit, like there was a connection. There was lots of feelings in there, but because it is a Two of Cups, I want you to keep in mind that maybe it's not as strong as you think. So you, my dear Aquarius, are coming in. You are racing in to let these people know, or to let someone know, specifically a water sign, right? You maybe you found out. Oh, three's a crowd. Oh. So sorry for that. Oh. Okay, and I'll show you how I came to that conclusion. You have a knight and you have two people. That's three people all of a sudden, and this one's walking by themselves. So a decision is made where something comes to an end, and by bringing that to an end, you really come into the space of an emperor, right? This emperor is accompanied by his uh oh, I didn't even see the cat. The cat is on his lap, but he also has a dog. Aquarius, if you are in this masculine energy, if you are the masculine, um you may have both a cat and a dog. This could be a wolf, but this one to me reminds me of a German shepherd, but it could be, oh, I want to say Siberian husky, but I don't really see the husky. I could see some husky. um I'm just trying to there's another, it could be a wolf dog mix depending on who's watching. um you know I'm trying to think of other dogs. I can't really think of other dogs who may have a similar face. Um, but yeah, that could be like a wolf dog, German Shepherd, um, maybe a husky, maybe, or some sort of husky mix, some sort of Shepherd mix, wolf mix. Yeah, you see how I went through that, right? Also here, the reason why I say it's three's a crowd. You got three knights, all from from a different suit. The only one we don't see is the Knight of Wands. That may be a good thing. This one is offering financial security and stability, that kind of thing. This one is offering love. Um, and you are coming in. I'm like, you are tearing it down because now, if this is your energy, this is you. You probably felt like you were giving so much in this relationship. Um, you just felt like, and maybe even to their family. You may be an Aquarius who is financially wealthy, right? Or if you, yeah, or you are an Aquarius that people have been generous towards. Perhaps an Earth sign was very generous towards you, um, but they ended the relationship or they felt brokenhearted because you may have chosen to go with the water sign, my dear air signs. You may have chosen love over money. That could be it. But for you, hmm, there's a lot going on, so I'm kind of stumbling here. Um, but I feel like more than anything, you may have come in and knowing the information that you know, um, you may have delivered this message to a couple, possibly a water sign, um, or you've decided to end things with a water sign because you have judgment here and they're ending. So the information you received, how they were, depending on maybe how they were getting their money, or maybe they found out how you were getting your money, or money's in there. Somehow money is affecting the relationship, and it's part of the reason why it ended the relationship. So we see the Three of Swords twice. Um, and maybe you woke up to their ways. They were with you because you know you were giving out money. I don't want to call them names because there's no need for that, but that could, money was a factor. You chose to cut that off. um you could have rejected a higher position, a higher paying job, because it was going to take you from away from what you thought is the love of your life. But you made it, a decision needed to be made. Either you made it or this water sign made it. whoever is, or if they have water in their chart, made the decision to bring this to an end. Um, but more than anything, I really feel like you, Aquarius, were the one who decided to bring this to an end. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. And now you're in this Emperor energy mode. I think more than anything, you've just chosen to, as much as you may care for somebody, but you saw what their true motive for remaining in the relationship was, and you just didn't want to support it. And I really don't blame you. Let's take a look at this Three of Swords down here. You know what? Let's take a look at Judgment. Why is Judgment here, please and thank you? You chose not to revive somebody. Maybe somebody tried to come back, um, and they were offering you all these things, and you just chose not to. You chose to do it on your own. You chose to be single and continue to do things on your own because you're doing well. You're in Emperor mode. Yeah, I. Why is Judgment here, please and thank you? Oh wow, that's a lot of cards. Okay, you're standing in your truth about what you wanted, what you were expecting. Again, we see water and earth combination, but you've chosen to go into hermit mode and communicate what you finally understood and learned about yourself, and you realized you absolutely wanted. Um, you just weren't ready for that type of relationship or commitment, and that's fine. You felt like you needed to continue to stay single and work on yourself to keep building, to keep going. You just, yeah, the communication wasn't in the favor, but I mean, you needed to do what you needed to do. Let's take a look at this. I kind of want to look at the Three of Swords, but it's not necessary. If I'm going to look at any of the cards, it would be the Emperor. Is the Emperor here, please and thank you? Or what is the next step? Let's see, Lovers and the Moon. Oh, there was a connection, but the connection between you and this person wasn't strong enough. Either you felt this way, they felt this way, but more, I really think it's more you feeling this way. You really want a deeper connection, a connection that's on another level. You're confused. There could be a Gemini who's confused over this whole situation. But more than anything, I think, dear Emperor, is that I'm just thinking because the Lovers and the Moon, it's almost, you want a relationship where there's a deeper connection, right? A relationship that's going to help you see through any confusion. Okay. Um, where there's mystery but understanding. Uh, Almost like a yang to your yin or your yin to your yang kind of energy, right? Because there's that duality in both cards, right? We have the sun and moon here, even though this is mostly the moon, but this moon is also surrounded by the sun. Or it could be the moon itself, just different phases, but we see the crescent more. But we do have the two dogs here. Again, look, maybe they didn't like pets. I feel like more than anything, they just weren't giving as much as you were, or you felt that they weren't giving as much as you were. And although you were offering all this, the connection just wasn't strong enough. And you need somebody who's going to, where they're not going to confuse you. Any One more card, please, and thank you. One more card to clarify the Lovers and the Moon. Indecision. Uh, okay, that makes sense. Absolutely. Um, I think in the end, it's just as you move forward, as much as you may want love and you may, you You may look forward to one day happy that happily ultimate happily ever after. um you're not really thinking about all that. That's not something you're really open to. um and I think part of that is because there's really no not enough emotion, not enough passion. There's definitely not enough like there it's just it was lacking in so many ways. And you need someone who's going to show that. You need someone who you can see clearly. They have all these things. They're abundant. They're open to you and your ways. You understand what I'm saying? Like they see you, they understand you, and even if they don't understand you fully, but they get you. Okay, so they can move with you on all levels. Like you definitely want the mental level, but you also want the emotional. You want to be on the same page emotionally, mentally, physically. That physical attraction. It's I don't feel like the physical attraction is necessary. Like even sex itself is not absolutely necessary, but it would be nice, right? And perhaps even on a more spiritual level as well. Somebody who's already worked on themselves, someone who's already healing. Whew, a bit of a tough read, but I like it. I definitely appreciate it. So my dear Aquarius, you may be open to this, or then this is what may be coming to your way, but make sure that all the elements are there. You may not be wanting it. It could be someone from the past because the Three of Swords comes out so early in the beginning. They may try to come back, especially what with Mercury retrograde happening tomorrow. Um, so definitely continue moving forward until you see what you want. Also, I want you to focus a little bit on your emotions. Start processing them, thinking about them. Um, Not to such a form of simplicity where, in the end, it's like what you feel is nothing, but more to just understand it, okay, and be aware of it. All right. So, what messages of inspiration do we have for my dear Aquarius for this month of May 2022? Wow. We have the hydrangea. Thankfulness for understanding. Before we can forgive one another, we have to understand one another. Ah, that is important. The white rose, new start in wisdom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Absolutely. And again, once you come to that conclusion, especially we see it here as it clarified the judgment. Um, you come into this emperor mode, and then you just focus on what your goals are. But that doesn't mean that you don't work on yourself in the meantime to be opened up for the kind of relationship that you are looking for. All right, my dear Aquarius, I appreciate this opportunity to read for you. I really hope that all goes well for you this month. Um, I wouldn't rush into anything. Definitely just take your time. Just be thankful for the lessons learned. Take whatever lessons you can from it. Understand that there probably were not in the right space to continue something with, or maybe you weren't. Um, take it how it goes. But I think this is more you. You are going to, embody that energy of the Emperor, which is wonderful, and continue pursuing your pursuits. All right, my dear Aquarius, I appreciate reading for you at this time. And until we read again, bye.